Hello everyone, this is Joel from Norman Creek Press, and today we're going to do our second out of the box, which is the Coffee Time Password Logbook. And you can see here I have opened it already because I only have one hand while I'm holding my camera, but I have opened it before, and so I'm just letting you know so that there's full disclosure about that. And I'm kind of lucky I have, because I wasn't too happy with this book, and we'll go into that. Before we do, I'll just mention that I've included the 3 notebooks that I mentioned in my last one, so if you're interested in buying one of these, check that video out. But for now, we're going to have a look at this Coffee Time Password Logbook, and I've got a couple of things here so you can see how big they are. It's different than the notebooks because it's got these places where you can write your passwords and things for your business. I bought this because one of my friends likes coffee and I wanted to buy them a books, and they said that they would like this one. You can see that it's glossy, so it's a bit shiny on this video, but unfortunately the old Australian postie guy, he hasn't been very careful with my book, and there's a bit of damage to the top up here and a little bit of damage here where he shoved it in the mailbox without really caring about that, which is a pity. So in something like that you might be unhappy with that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an iron or something and try to flatten that out, because I will still give it to some people, because I have a few people that I do just give things to that. But if you were very unhappy with something like that because of Australia Post, there's a thing in the package that comes there that's about Amazon returns. So if you weren't happy, you could get this book returned. And I'm quite happy to do that. However, in this case, I'm not going to do that. The other one thing I would like to improve in the future is to have this indexed. You know, like if you just had ABC down here, so you could, flick it open quite easily. Can't really do that with Amazon, but it's certainly and I do have a few more password logbooks coming out in the future that are going to be the same as this, but definitely in the future I would like to find some way of getting that index put into the password logbook, and other things like address books and stuff like that, just so that you can find things easily. And that might involve having a talk with Amazon, or maybe finding some other way of doing it. Why you might these days in the digital world we have computers that remember everything for us, but I think the idea of having your passwords out of your computer, especially these days where we get hacked all the time and people are constantly trying to get their hands on our data. Having a non-digital copy of these things is good. That way, if somebody wants to steal your passwords, they've got to get into your house, and you might have taken ways and means of stopping that from happening, and which would include hiding your password book. The photo is also a little bit disappointing. It's a little bit foggy or hazy. I'm going to try to have a look at that and see if I can fix the photo up. I might take it off glossy. I think that might be part of the problem. I wanted it to really pop, and this should be darker, I think, but if you like it, that's good. But I am going to have a look at that, so I'm not going to use this as the final copy of this book. I'm going to have a little tinker around the edges and see if I can produce something that's a bit nicer. But still, I think the bones are there for something good. I love this kind of African, Ethiopian coffee culture stuff, and if you ever get a chance to participate in something like that, I really recommend it. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video for our coffee time. If you want to check out the other video for these 3 notebooks, go for it. And thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.